Hey,
Hey
friend.
friends, my name is Muna,
And I'm Queenie.
and this is a Kiki podcast, a mastermind between friends.
Here we'll discuss all things self care, self awareness, and all that amazing stuff in between.
We are two like minded women in our individual journeys that happens to be very aligned. So we decided to come together and share our experiences and knowledge with you all.
Yes.
Let's get started.
What's up, you guys? Muna, what's up?
Chicken butt, but
Okay.
but what is up today in the world of Kikiing? Today we're going to talk about and show you guys how to create a digital. Today we're talking about digital vision board. So we're going to talk about vision board, everything that goes into it, as far as what we're doing to follow along, and it'll be a tutorial for those of you that are interested in creating one for yourself. It's going to be really, really fun. We're going to create it on our cell phone. So it's something you can do on your phone. You don't need anything else, just your phone and some time. Sit down, do it. And this is going to be really, really good. It's awesome. You can use it, print it out if you want, and then hang it on your wall, or you can also use it as a wallpaper or a screensaver. So I'm excited. Queenie.
Hey, guys. Honestly, you guys, I believe that vision is very important. You want to have things that you can see, you can feel, tangible things that you want to work towards. And personally, for me, vision boarding has been really cool. And seeing that we're stepping into the metaverse, we figured, hey, let's do a digital vision board. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, we are going to be using the Canva app. What I'll be doing is just guiding you guys through verbally and pictorially if you're watching on YouTube. And yeah, we're just gonna go through like the basic process of it, and I'll share my screen, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's a good time.
Like you can literally do this at any time on your break, right before you go to
Mm-hmm.
bed. You have like it's really cool. You don't it costs you nothing unless you want to get the Canva Pro version because that's what I use. It's easier for me. Okay, I'm
Mm-hmm.
sharing a screen now,
Yeah,
guys.
just Habits of Beauty. Oh yeah, so
And
guys, make sure that you go to habitsofbeauty.com for Queenie's larger vision. And it's her self-care website that has multiple products and information for you. And go to kikeen.com for Kikeen as well, okay?
yes, thank you,
And that's
Mona.
vision, yeah. So vision is all important. All this is manifested, okay? All this is manifesting. I know for sure Kikeen podcast is a manifestation
A
that,
hundred
you
percent.
know, got here. So yeah, vision is very important because it gives you motivation just to keep going, even if it doesn't have to be anything super major. So that's one thing I'm realizing with the vision boards. You can
Mm-hmm.
actually create different kinds for different things. So you don't have to have one that has everything in it.
Exactly.
It can serve a different purpose. So that's
Exactly.
awesome.
Right. And yeah, so right now, just for tutorial purposes, I'm going to do a personal health board for this one specifically, um, because my health means a lot to me. And I want to be very clear on my goals and my focus with that. As you see, we are now in the Canva app. So in order to start a new project, I'm using an iPhone, by the way. So if you're using an Android, I'm not too sure how it's set up like this, or if you're using your web browser, how that looks. But on the iPhone here at the bottom right corner, there's a purple plus sign, and we're going to press that. Now, because I'm doing mine on my phone, I'm just going to choose the Instagram story size. If you wanted to make it to scale, you can actually do a custom size. I think a Bristol board is like in inches. I think it's about 30 wide and 20 high. So you would just change the specs and create your new design if you're going to do it like that. That doesn't look right, but let me look at it again. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
this can actually print out up to 20 by 30 with clear pictures once you finish this board. Actually, you know what, guys? I'll just keep my board like this because I'm not going to finish my whole board here. So we'll just keep it at that size. And you want to kind of plan your board out. So when you're doing a vision board, you want to know what it is that you are going to be envisioning for yourself. Um, and then you're also going to want to make like a title, something like mine will say 2022 vision or my life in 2022, one or the other, I'm going to put, but something that really speaks to you. And once you have that foundation, you'll be able to go forward and grab images and put up words and things like that in order to really bring it to life. So for me, I think it's always best to start with something like the base. So because this is digital, I want a cool background. So I'm going to just press the plus sign. I'm going to look under photos and I'm going to type backgrounds and we'll see what comes up because I kind of want something cool. Let's see. I like the way this background looks because I don't know, it's just free flowing and beautiful. Anytime you want to add something new, we're always just going to press that plus sign. Okay. So now for text, I'm going to add my life in 2021. Now, disclaimer, it is easier to use the web version of this. Most of us use our cell phones anyways. And seeing that we're going to be doing screensavers and all that cute stuff, let's go with it. So I'm going to call mine My Life in 2022. And I like that. And it's a good idea in Canva to kind of get things the way you want them to be before you move on, especially if you're using it on your phone. Sometimes it could be a little bit hard to just shift images around. You'll have to do positioning and moving images backward and forward and stuff like that. So try to get it as best as you want before you move forward. Okay, so now that I have that there, my life in 2022, the first thing I want is an image of myself. So I'm going to go to my photos and my uploads. I'll just use this photo of myself because I think it's cute. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to remove the background of this image. So it's just me. And this is the really cool thing about Canva. If you have Canva Pro, you can just click on the image and press BG remover and it works its little magic and it'll take the background off for you. So you can actually do this if you find an image that you like, but you don't want the background. That's basically what you can do. You might have to do a little bit of configuration to get the um, like get a small area so that it actually selects the image to erase, like the actual image you want. So let's say I want a horse because I do. And we'll choose like a busy background kind of. Because sometimes like it won't know what to focus on really if you're trying to remove the background.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is you do so. Okay. I'll just use this one because there's a lot going on here. So let's say I just wanted the image of the horse and the person.
Mm-hmm.
You have to use like these lines at the side to kind of make the image as tight as possible so it knows like what it's removing.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
And yeah, and then do background remover and it should take off as much things as possible. Like you see, now it's just a reflection of the horse in
Yeah.
the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, the next thing I want is a plant-based life. So I'm gonna look up an image. And I just went to photos. I went search and I typed in plant-based. Now I'm gonna look for something that really depicts and describes what I want my food to look like on a daily basis in 2022. And I kind of like this one. And I'm going to remove the background. Oh, this is fun. I'm actually looking at this food and getting hungry. So
Hungry?
that's a
At her right.
good
I would love some watermelon right now with all those colors
right.
and blueberries. Ooh.
Yes. Okay, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm a
just
sweet
flip
tooth,
this.
so let me get my sweets.
Right. Another disclaimer, sometimes, it's an app, it can have little errors. If you find that you can't move your stuff, just swipe out of the app and restart it again.
Yeah, in
I
Canva,
feel
they
like
auto save your stuff, so what you worked on should be saved.
right. Thank
Mm.
you, Mina. Yeah, so just swipe out the bad boy and come back like it never happened. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna use this image at the side. I kind of like the plant stuff over there. Um, oh, honestly, I want to have smoothies every day. Okay. I want for the next 365 new days this year, like I'm putting a smoothie in my mouth.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm looking.
Oh my God, these smoothies are making me so thirsty.
I know, my
So
God.
guys, get nice images that just like create something inside of you right now, because
Right.
that will make you like, oh, this.
Emotion, like make
Exactly.
yourself emotionally attached to this board. Like you
Yeah.
want to use colors and things that really pop to you, that tug at your heart. Like Marie Kondo, when she's saying get rid of clothes, you're supposed to hold it close to you, and if it brings you joy, you keep it.
Oh
Something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So
Mm-hmm.
gaze at the picture for a bit, and if you find that you just like love the way it looks, have at it. I think I'm gonna really love this board, y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
I know, right? This is so cool.
Yeah, I'm really
Yo.
excited. Now remember, you guys don't have to do it landscape. You can do it portrait. That
Yeah.
way, it can go on your phone screensaver. You will have to move around things, but you can resize with Canva Pro.
Queenie's a great designer, so she can do this on scratch because she knows her vision is very clear and she could just do this all day and create this.
I can.
But if you need to use a template to get you started. But
Yeah, definitely use a template, you guys. Don't
and then you can
overcomplicate
mess
this.
around with the template, you know. So don't
Yeah,
get frustrated.
don't mind me, you guys. Don't be looking at my stuff like, oh, I gotta do it like her.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Do it like your heart tells you to. Even if you just want to slap the images all over and not remove backgrounds, do that. No shame in your game, baby. I feel like I want to remove this background now. I feel like it's distracting me. Muna and I love creating. So
Yeah.
this is like beautiful.
Creation.
Yeah. Okay, there. Figure it out.
You know? Because I mean, why not?
Right.
You were created. Well, according to people who are really spiritual, on the spiritual side of, creating, why I think it's a good thing. And I actually think everybody has the ability to create. It's just maybe you haven't tapped into it yet. Because creating doesn't have to mean it's art or painting or anything visual. Music is a creation. Dancing, you're creating a movement. So I think creating is good. And as far as spirituality, if for me, I believe, the source, as far as whether it's God. For me, I believe in God. So God and spirit, they are creators. They created life, which I am life, and the plants. So if I have a piece of them in me, that means, in essence, I have the ability to create, although I don't have the ability to create life itself because I'm not that ultimate source and high power. I can create what I'm able to with my abilities here. So yeah, create.
Ooh.
Just create.
Ooh. I love it, Luna. Yeah, I definitely need a juicer in my life. I need a big one.
Yay. So seeing like your smoothies and your juices.
Yes.
Yes.
Honestly, you guys, my health is very important to me, and I it's a daily struggle trying to just like break free from old patterns and ways. And so I need this visualization for me to just like drill it in my head, because I can really fall off when it comes to my nutrition, because I don't live alone, and so I have weaknesses. When
Oh
other
my
members of
God.
the household buy things, I'm
Uh,
not even gonna pretend like I can leave them alone. Like, I've eaten chocolate cookies today.
oh my
I'm gonna
God.
stop.
The weakness,
But
girl, I've had a pecan pie. I had
mm,
cornbread this morning,
oh
okay?
wow. Oh wow. This is very important. Very important.
Very
Very. Because
important.
if you don't prepare, you will.
What she
If you
said.
don't prepare, you'll plop.
Oh, oh, that's you plopping. So that did sound like a bubble plopping.
Right. So if you want to put some labels on here, I'm going to show you real quick. So you press the plus sign, and at the bottom, we're going to go to elements, because on here, you want a background. So I'm going to just, for the sake of this, use this yellow one. And so where are we on our labels? You could do this. So you can do this and just set up your labels on top of your images as you do them. I'm going to duplicate it and then just drag them where you want them. Duplicate that. And like there. So now I have 3 labels. I feel like I want to change the color. Okay, forget it. I'm not going to do that. Sorry, guys. So now we're going to add a heading. I'm going to say meal prep. And then we're going to drag that and put it on top of there. I'm just going to change the color so you can see. And yeah, so that's how you just make a quick little label for you to identify some of the things you want. Uh, what else? So that's my nutrition. And now I want to move on to my lifestyle. Okay. Work out. Now, what's really cool, I'll show you guys something, especially if you're like melanated ethnicity. So I just put workout and I'm just scrolling and I don't see anybody that necessarily looks like me. She comes close. But in Canva, we could type other things that are more targeted. Now I put Black fitness and look, it's me. So, but I won't use that image because I want an image of someone actually working out or doing
That's
something.
awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool, you guys. So just keep that in mind if you want to get more specific and targeted. And let me see, I can even say Black woman fitness. Hello. There we are, honey. In our melanated glory. You know what? I want this picture because I want to make sure my stomach is flat all year. All year, honey. We are the
Stomach
flat
go flat,
belly
flat,
boo, period. And so what's that, honey?
Hey, Drake.
Hey, champagne poppy. Oh man. Okay, there. I would like to see what you got going on.
Yeah, so mine I decided just why not, go ahead and mine is based on the Kiki podcast. Let me just do a vision board based on that, for the podcast.
I
Okay, can you
love
see it?
it.
Okay, I'm just
I
like, I don't
love
know what to
it.
do, so just do based on the podcast. So what I did was when I got on Canva, let me see, like I was saying earlier, I just typed Instagram story and I just used one of their templates. That's what I did. Uh, one of their templates. Which one? Oh, it was this one
There it
here.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So from
love
that
that.
yeah. So I removed the background, the color, just to make it white. And I just add a bunch of stuff. So this, for growth in any way, and then the people talking, because I want the podcast to, have people talking to each other about stuff. Let it inspire you to talk about these things, or share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with anybody that you think will like the episodes and things like that. So that's gonna manifest that, and manifesting that we're consistent with you guys. Conversations, share, have the conversations, carry on the conversations that Queenie and I have here with people in your real life. And to self-care. So what I'm going to add are just more things just things, I guess, that are going to come from the podcast. How we're sharing information on self-care and the yin yang, just topics we may say this one thing here, but there's a balance to it that we also consider. It's yin yang, so at least for me, when I speak, it's not always black and white. It's just the way I assess things. So that's the yin and yang. So the podcast hopefully brings some kind of a balance or perspective to you in that way. Yeah. So just more, this is it. So mine's a portrait kind. So I'm definitely going to use this as a screensaver or something.
I love it. I honestly think it's so light and beautiful and very, like, you don't have to guess looking at this.
Yep.
I can't wait to do my actual vision board. Like, I have like a physical one that I'm working on, because it really has my business elevated in it, and I see, and I'm so excited to do that.
Oh yeah, let me come put our websites in it.
Yes.
See, the digital is so cool. You can really play around with so many different ways to design it.
Okay, here we go. So guys, if you want to take images from your phone, you go press the plus sign, go back to uploads, and then upload media from your photo library. Again, thank God there's nothing crazy in here. Just gonna add those.
Guys, we need to wonder, what is Queenie?
Queenie got a lot going on.
What is in there, Queenie? What is in there?
I don't know. You know what? Y'all, I live a double life. I'm living two different lives. I got two different ones. Yes. Oh no, honey. We gotta do something. Honey. We need that much money. Oh, period. Okay, there we go. Hello?
Period.
I just gotta put this over our website. In the name of Jesus.
We got money.
Hello?
Give me the cash.
Okay. There we go.
Give me the cash.
Okay, guys. Here we go. I'm just gonna put my Bitcoins right over my Tesla and my business. Okay.
This really took for a left turn.
Okay. This is me running towards my garden, running away from the money. Oh man. Oh, honestly, y'all, it is what it is. Just enjoy this.
It's real life.
Right. And that's why it's your vision board. What do you want? And don't lie to yourself. Because what's the point of creating a vision board if you're just gonna, do what you think you should do, or what you think someone else thinks you should do? The hell?
Yeah.
It's your vision.
Yeah. Growth, baby.
Here we go.
I believe in abundance. Abundance is the way of the universe.
Yeah.
Look at how many grass and trees that the universe has.
So many.
If that doesn't tell you abundance is real, I don't know what is.
Right? Okay, we're not going to use the Samsung.
All the grass. Can you count all the grass in the world? I don't think so. It's too many.
Yes, too many blades, honey.
Too many blades. Too much money.
Too many blades.
Too many because of abundance.
Perfect. Yes. Y'all could do a virtual vision board get together on Zoom.
Oh yeah, that's true. Board party with your friends,
Yeah.
Join each other on. Yeah.
something.
That's a really cute idea.
Yeah.
Have a nice drink on the side if you want, or
Yes.
other herbal remedies if you want.
Yes. And
You
you don't
know,
gotta call it Uber because you'll be home.
exactly.
We're saving your life and your money.
Exactly.
Okay.
You're
Just saying.
welcome. You're welcome.
Right.
It's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. Come on, baby, it's you.
Yes.
I love that song.
I need one more
Love
thing
on
to
top.
just wrap up my board.
Put my love on top.
Oh, come on,
Put my love on
baby.
top. Put my love on top.
What does the image of success look like?
You.
Period. Thank you, Buddha. I love it. Okay, I think I like this one. This happy black woman got me excited. I want to be, because first of all, her office is popping. Okay. First of all, her hair is growing like the most beautiful bush I've ever seen. That hair is happy. Play around with your vision board though, y'all. Just like have fun. Don't pressure yourself. Maybe meditate on it, pray about it. But just like, do you. Remember, this belongs to you.
Oh, I really like that. That's a really cool board. It literally looks like a
Thanks.
collage. Very collagey.
Thank you, darling. So yeah, you guys, I'm just gonna show you how to resize your image if you want, because you figure, oh, I don't want that board. You're gonna press these sheets of paper at the top right after those three dots, and you can choose a template. I'm just gonna do Instagram story, copy and resize, and then it's gonna take your board and switch it around like this. So I could actually leave my board like this if I want and just keep it with the center image and then add it as my screensaver, or I could actually start to move the images around it. So we want to save our image. Just going to save as PNG. Perfect. Now that that's saved.
You see, even this would be a nice screensaver because even if it's just, in that middle there.
Yeah.
It's just having that visual on your phone. I love using my phone like this. All right, so this is a final copy of the one that I did. I like it. I
love
not,
it.
hope y'all can, write notes of things you learn based on the podcast, journal. But yeah, so this is it. We just created our digital vision board. Hopefully this, inspired you to create one. And if you do, please go ahead and share it on social media or just inbox us. You don't have to share publicly if you don't want to. Just show us what you did. And yeah, so what do we do? Just to recap, Queenie.
Yeah, so basically what we did is show you all how to begin setting up a vision board digital vision board on Canva by picking the correct aspect ratio, just the basic setups, the little things you can do like to change images, remove backgrounds, add text, add labels, all that cool stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, and it should be really fun. It's nothing to be stressful, and you can create many of them for different things. As you can see, I did it for the podcast, and then Queenie did it for her health and overall things that she wants. And if you want to break those down to smaller, go ahead. Do it and let us know every time that you do, because it makes us excited. It really does.
Exactly.
Yeah. And if you have a journal right now, one thing I want to do is just keep asking you guys to journal because journaling is a huge part. So in your journal, write down, have you done this before? Just to take note, because journaling is something that can keep you aware of your own self. So write a journal entry, like what is your history and past with visual boards? Do you create them at all? And do you want to actually implement them? And if you do, has it actually has anything come to fruition? Have you actually been able to manifest anything through using visual boards? Or if not, do you think it's BS? Do you think that we are just BSing right now? Write that down. And why do you think so? If you
Period.
think to say it's BS right now, why do you think it's BS? Put that down on paper. Let us put it on your journal. Okay, it's your journal. Be like, you know what? They full of let the journal know. Let them know. And then if it's actually good, but if not, if it's actually worked for you, which for me it definitely has, write down how it's worked and how that made you feel, to be able to actually say, I put something down on paper and look at it now. It's here,
Ooh, bars, Muna, bars.
All right. Okay. So go ahead and follow. Go to habitsofbeauty.com to follow Queenie and her vision that's going on. And then follow me at www.kiki.com. Okay.
Love y'all. Peace. Muna! That was good, girl.
Yay. Let me see.
So happy.
Me too. We did it. Yeah.